I am in such a creative rut currently. I'm not inspired, I'm not introspective, I'm not excited, at least not in the way that I'm ready to execute some things. And that is such a weird space to be in for a creative person. I have so many things that are left unfinished right now and up in the air, and I don't like it. And it's just time for a change. I'm tired of feeling this way, so we need to get this together. Hey creators, welcome back to Creator Best Life for a brand new video. For those of you that are new here, welcome. I am Kimani, and this is a creative space for people that love art. And I talk about all things creative, whether that's home decor, filmmaking, screenwriting, storytelling, movies, baking, homemaking, hobbies, video games, all the things that make your life worth living. And lately, I haven't been into majority of those things. I've just been like survival mode, making money mode, and it's not working for me. So for an update, currently I'm working part-time on a TV show. I work as a production assistant, and while it's a blessing for my career and my finances, I've been very uncomfortable with, I should say, my quality of life. And quite frankly, it just doesn't bring me enough money, if I'm being totally honest. Also, I'm not in my own space, which is not really conducive to my creative headspace, if that makes sense. You've seen this background before. It's a little different from my usual videos, but this is the space that I do videos sometimes when I am staying with family while I am working. So I have to figure out how to make this a creative space and just comfy for myself, and a space conducive to help me make the things that I need to make and stay on track with my goals, and find ways to make better money to reach some of my other goals. So I know I'm not alone. Let's get out of this creative rut together. So here's what I'm doing to get myself out of this creative rut. First, I need to clean up this space. I have been living out of suitcases, bags, throwing my toiletries all over the place, doing my laundry but not folding my laundry and putting it away, not making my bed, not organizing my books and my work stuff. And it's just not a space where I can just be totally comfortable, but also a space where I can get work done, relax, create, idea generate, all the things. You know what I'm saying? So I need to do my laundry, fold my laundry, make the bed. I need to put all of my toiletries away, organize this here closet that is right behind me. I need to organize all of my toiletries, organize underneath the sink and all those toiletries. I need to organize my shelves in here so that I can put my books up and put all the things that I need, my hard drives and everything, put that away, put the cameras away so that there is a space for everything and everything is in its space. Next, I need to organize my life. And when I say organize my life, I don't just mean opening up the calendar or a planner and just adding everything in. Now, mind you, I have to do that. Figure out when I'm going to post my videos, when I'm going to film my videos. And that's not just YouTube, that's social media. That's talking about my crowdfunding campaign. Hi, Burning Sage is still crowdfunding. We're at 16% of our $20,000 goal. If you are interested in learning more, I have several videos where I talk about this story, but also you can check out all of my social media and head over to my Give Butter website, which I will link below in the description box so you can contribute and learn more about the exhilarating world of con artists that I have created. But I'm also talking about going through your desktop, your laptop, whatever, going through all the downloads, your trash folder, and getting rid of every single thing that you do not need anymore. If you need to switch it to an external hard drive, do that, or add it to a cloud, do that. Go through your inbox, go through your spam, make sure you haven't missed anything, respond to everybody, go through your text messages, go through your mail. I'm really bad at going through my mail. I hate mail. Oh my goodness. Physical, like paperwork, just gives me, I don't know, it makes my skin crawl. It's just too overwhelming because we're constantly getting thrown information at all times. So go through all of that, respond to what you need to respond to, and also go through your phone and check for old videos and photos that you no longer need, old screenshots that you no longer need, that you've used already or whatever. I have several things that I have screenshot saved, and it just goes into the abyss. I never think about it or look at it again. So obviously, I did not need it. So we're going to get rid of those. I also want a clear plan for my workout schedule and meal prepping. I need to make sure that I know exactly what I'm going to eat every day for the entire week so that I don't have to think about it. So that means making my baked oatmeal ahead of time, making sure my snacks are packed, making sure that I have healthy options. So creating your meal plan, figuring out what you need for groceries, going to the grocery store, getting that, meal prepping, pack it up, make sure that it is easily accessible to you and you can just grab and go for when you go to work. Like, that's really important for me because sometimes you don't want to eat the catering at work. Sometimes they use too much oil. Sometimes it's just too much other stuff and snacks and stuff all day. Bring your own snacks. it is what it is. Sometimes you just have to bring your own snacks. I got this really cute crock pot that I saw Operation Nikki use, and it's so stinking cute and handy. But it's USB. You can plug it in to a USB. You can also plug it into a wall, and that way you can use that crock pot to heat up your food. It would be perfect for winter, but it's also been good this summer. And also you can get a little cooler. It's still hot outside. Grab a cooler, throw your drinks. Like, I don't drink alcohol like that, and I also don't drink pop, so I get Izzy's, which is great because it's fruit juice, a little fizz in there, but it still gives you your fix without going way over your calories and without all the super harmful chemicals in it. Having a decent workout schedule is important. What am I going to do that day? How can I switch around these workouts in the event that something is added to my plate that I did not plan for? So the other thing with that is having a real bedtime and having my bedtime routine again. Now it's different because I'm in a different space. So my routines are going to be slightly off from what I'm used to, but I still need to have some semblance of a routine. So having my nighttime routine, having my morning routine, and not deviating from that. And I need to have specific routines for days that I am working from home and then days where I am working on set, because those days that I'm working on set, I could be up at 4 one day and then 6 the next day and then noon the next day. You never really know. So it's making sure that you are planning for things that you cannot foresee. I don't make the work schedule, but I can make my schedule at home, and I can make sure that I have tools set aside in my toolbox so that I am prepared for those days when I don't make my own schedule. You know what I'm saying? To add on to that, having a nighttime routine, having a morning routine, I think it's important that I get back to journaling. Journaling is so important to get your thoughts out there, do a brain dump. It helps you be more creative, or I should say it helps me be more creative. It helps me be more introspective and sharing my feelings. Even if I don't want to talk to anybody else about them, or I don't really understand said feelings, I can write those down. I use my journal as a gratitude journal as well. I'm someone who believes in God, and so I use a gratitude journal, thank God, put my prayers in there. And it's also helpful for me to, along with my journal, have Bible study. So that's either my morning routine or my nighttime routine. And I just got to figure that out, because sometimes it works in seasons. Like, I like to change my routine based on the seasons. Right now the days are longer, they are getting shorter, and so some days it's going to be journaling at night, Bible study at night, journaling in the morning, Bible study in the morning, journaling at night, Bible study in the morning. Like, I can change it throughout the seasons, which I love, but just having that routine is super important for me. And journaling also helps me be more creative because of the brain dump. I can get all of the junk out the way, and then I can focus on real ideas and real stuff that's tangible that I can actually focus on and build upon. I also want to read more. I had taken maybe like a month or so off from really being into my books, and it was because, for one, the book that I wanted to read was not available on Libby. I did not want to purchase it. Like, I do want to purchase it, but I didn't want to purchase it by itself. It's part of a series, and I just want the whole series. And I'll talk about like the books that I've been reading. But I want to read more because that also helps me get into my writing routine. And not only that, just relaxing. Like, reading at night is so relaxing. And then it's also nice to just have a book on audiobook sometimes if you're like moving around the house and you don't necessarily want to listen to music, and you can do that for a workout. That's what I love. And you got options. I love books. Y'all know I love storytelling, and so I want to do more of that, and I'm going to add that to my schedule. This is kind of a seasonal thing for me because fall is coming, Halloween's coming, Thanksgiving, Christmas. My favorite, most festive holidays. Now, it's not the weather that I enjoy. Well, early fall is nice, like September, early October. Those are my favorite temperatures, I feel like. However, I do love just the festive season because it makes me really want to slow down. It makes me think about all the days off we would have from school, aside from the summer. I just feel like it's so much more to do in the fall. And like, because I don't know, it's not super hot outside, so you don't have to worry about like sweating the entire day, and then you have a nice breeze. I feel like my wardrobe just fits better in the fall. I feel like my clothes are nicer in the fall. I feel like I put a little more effort into the fall and winter clothes because, you just feel a little more put together. I don't know what it is. I think it's just my personal style just fits fall better, even though I'll rock a 2-piece, I'll rock a 1-piece all summer long. Like, I have gone through the same few outfits the entire summer, and I did not deviate, and I'm proud of that. I have no shame. Lizzie McGuire is an outfit repeater. But when it comes to fall, I know it's not fall yet. We're at mid-August at this point. What I really want to do is change my phone background and change my apps. And I love doing that with Widgetsmith as well as Wallpapers Clan. And I think that it is so much fun to switch up your phone. I'm going to show you guys in a second. Switch up your phone wallpapers to match the seasons. Also having your vision board on your phone wallpaper as well. I think that's important so you can keep up with your goals. I'm still keeping up with said goals. I'm a little behind in some of them, but the year is still young. We're still in August, so we have time. But I wanted to do a little like pre-fall something just to like lean into fall and spooky season. And so I chose to do my phone Scooby-Doo themed. And I will show you guys. Okay, this is my first page. This is my favorite saying, unapologetically create the life that you deserve. And I made it orange. Let me see if I can like focus on this because it won't focus. There we go. Cute. It's cute. So as you can see, I switched out everything. I have my step counter. Clearly, I haven't gone anywhere today. I mean, I ran errands today, and then I had lunch for my birthday. But yeah, your girl has not walked much. But how cute is this? Like, how stinking cute. And with Widgetsmith, you can add in different pictures with the widgets that you were given or that you downloaded from Wallpapers Clan. And I also have my favorite Bible verse here, 1 Peter 4:10. I have loved this Bible verse for probably the last 4 to 5 plus years. It's my favorite. It is each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. And that just is such a reminder to me that you having your gifts is a gift, not only to you and your family, but it's a gift to the world and you should use it. Otherwise, like, what's the point? And you don't have to use it like on this broad scale, but use it to help somebody in some kind of way. So I've been given a creative gift. I've been given a gift of like organizing and bringing people together and writing and storytelling. And I think that that's such a powerful tool to help people learn and to help people have more empathy for others, and I don't take it for granted. So that's a great reminder for me to not stop, even if I'm discouraged, even if I'm not feeling inspired. Like, go find something to be inspired. And switching out my phone images and like the wallpapers and everything, all of that makes me feel more inspired and more excited. And so here's the next page. You can see all of my apps. So stinking cute. And of course I have my Pinterest widget here so I can see some of my Pinterest boards that I love. And one is like write a short story based off these images. And so I think that's a cool prompt. And yeah, I love it. I really do. And I switch my phone wallpaper and app covers every season. I know that it's probably like a tedious thing to some people, but you can do it while you're watching TV or listening to music, whatever it is. You can do it while you're just waiting on an appointment at the DMV, at the doctor, whatever. Switch those things out using the Shortcuts app, and it's cute. It personalizes your phone. It makes me feel good personally, and yeah, I love it. It will be switched to something spooky September 1st. I'm going to do that Labor Day weekend, and then October I'm going to switch it to something else. I don't know. We'll see. And then November, we're going to have a little bit of fall. And then all of December is going to be Christmas for sure. If that changes, of course, I will show y'all. But yeah, I love doing that. Another way that is going to help me get out of this creative rut. Another thing that always helps me get out of a creative rut is going to look at decor. Always, 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 I tell you guys to find another medium that makes you feel creative. Go look at some decor. I love interior design. Decor is so much fun, especially now that we're getting fall and Halloween decor out. And of course, there are some places that already have Christmas stuff out. Am I going to look? Yes. Am I going to buy it? Maybe not. But that always gets me in such a festive mood. It gets me excited to make some more fall videos and come up with fall recipes. And even if my space is not my aesthetic, I still want to be able to create movies and create something from create movies, but also create videos and create something from just an idea, just from my brain. And I think that that's valid as well. So I'm going to continue to do some of the ideas that I have for you guys. And so look forward to more videos for fall season coming up because I'm so excited. Looking at decor, especially seasonal decor, we're coming into fall and spooky season, all of that decor is out. It helps me get inspired about creating a cozy space, and having a comfortable space is so important to myself and my husband and my family. And when I have guests over, I love to have a cozy space that like has everything that you need. You don't have to go out for anything. It has extra whatever, and everyone can just be comfortable and excited for the season and for the occasion. And that's how I grew up. Like my mom, my grandparents, they made their homes very, very cozy. And so that's something that I pride myself in, and people get excited to come over to my space. And so I want folks to feel at home at my home. So that inspires me because I can put up wall art, I can put up different Halloween decor, put out some pillows, different lighting, and different tchotchkes you could just throw out. You could decorate with books. I think it's so special to decorate with some of your favorite books because that really helps other people get to know who you are as a person, because these are some of your favorite stories. So yeah, decor is very important to me in terms of getting out of my creative rut, and just going around looking at it, even if you don't buy anything, just gives you a little bit of dopamine. And what is the right word? Serotonin. I think serotonin is the right drug or the right hormone. And so I love getting more of that. Something else that's going to get me out of this creative rut is applying to more grants for my creative endeavors, particularly my crowdfunding campaign for Burning Sage, as well as applying to some more part-time jobs. I told you guys I work part-time on a TV show as a production assistant. I want more income, and I would eventually love to have writing and producing be my full-time position, where I actually like bring in enough income to support myself, support my husband, support my family. I mean, he still works, don't get me wrong, but like to be able to bring in more income that, you know, makes more of a dent, you know what I'm saying? And so I want to apply to some more jobs so that I don't need to be a production assistant anymore. Just because I don't think it's my calling. I don't want to be an assistant director, and so I just want to continue to bring in more money to afford the things that I want to afford, including going to concert. Like I have plans. I have serious plans. And when I say go to concerts, Justin Bieber dropped an album last month. I need to go to that concert. I'm not missing the concert. I don't know when he's going to drop it, but I need to go. Another thing, it looks like, and I haven't been a Beyonce stan in a very, very long time, like probably the last decade. However, yeah, the last decade for sure. I almost forgot how old I was. Lord. Anywho, but it looks like Beyonce is going to drop a rock album. I haven't liked any of her previous stuff for a very long time. But that rock album, I think I might have to go. I think I might have to put my beehive on, okay? We'll see. We'll see. But I would love to go. I don't know how long Usher is going to be performing, because everybody I love is like becoming 50 years old, almost 50 years old. I got to see him before he officially retires, you know, or gets injured or what. You know, as we get older, we pull different muscles. I understand. So I need to see Usher before he leaves us and retires and whatnot. I don't think he is. He said he has no plan to, but you know, life happens. So I need to see him. I kind of want to go to the Giveon concert, but we'll see. I don't know about that one. Like him, I went to his other concert a few years ago. Was a great time. But yeah, I have things I want to do. I want to go to DreamCon next year. I want to go to ABFF. I have other financial goals, so I need to bring in more income personally. And so, yeah, that's the goal. Making more money always helps you get out of a creative rut, because if you don't have to think about income and survival, you don't have to. And now, mind you, I also have to put this disclaimer out. We're not struggling for money. I feel like I don't want that to be like the narrative that I'm putting out. We're not struggling for money. I personally have a hunger for more. And so that more is my career, and that more is I want to be able to afford more than just necessities. And so that's where I'm saying like survival, if that makes sense. Like I want to afford more than survival. I want abundance. And so having financial freedom, you don't have to think about making that money. It's already there. Your bills are paid, which means that you can have extra savings, which means that you can use that money not only to save, but to like build in other ways, invest, and you are able to only focus on your creative endeavors. That's what I want. That's what I want more than anything, to only focus on my creative endeavors, and money is not an object. And the last thing that I'm using to get out of my creative rut, okay, is a solo date. And I need to do more of those. I've been saying I was going to do more of those, and I do them, but I don't necessarily record them. And it is what it is. We're bringing them back, guys. We're bringing them back. I got to do better at recording in public. So in this solo date, I'm going to name a few of the things that I want to do that I mentioned earlier in the video. Some of the things. I want to look at decor. I want to go get myself a little matcha latte, warmed or iced. It doesn't really matter. They're good. I can also make some here. It really doesn't matter. And then I want to get a little snacky snack, a little meal, a little sample of something. Then I want to go to the bookstore, pick up some little tchotchkes, pick up a book series, pick up some movies. It doesn't matter. And then I want to go to the movies and watch something. Take myself out to a movie. Probably not get a popcorn, probably not order anything because it's too expensive. So I might take some snacks with me for the movie theater. And then I want to write my fall bucket list, at least just the beginnings of it, because Matt and I like to do our bucket list together for the season. And so I need to write it, consult with him, see what he wants to do on there. And yeah, I want to make a fall bingo card from that so that I can check it off, make a digital bingo card, check it off, and acknowledge that yes, we did this for the season. We're excited. It's been a good time, and I just can't wait. I'm so excited for all of these things. And this, even just making this video and doing prep, like I went and got the groceries already for the meal prepping today. I got a few things of decor from the Dollar Tree so that I can zhuzh up my space. All of these small moments have already helped me get out of a creative rut. I feel like it's true that you do get a little dopamine by just setting the intention about something that you want to do. And so I'm excited about that in and of itself. However, I can't wait to accomplish all of these things and just help myself get to where I want to be. I want to finish some of these scripts, okay? Finish some of these projects. I have some stuff that I'm working on with other people that I want to finish. So I'm just excited for the collaboration and having some completed, finished products ready for production. I want some more stuff ready for production, and I want somebody to call me and be like, hey, I know you have so many scripts and script ideas. You got the treatments. What can we make? I got the money. I'm answering that call, okay? I'm answering that call. So yes, this has already been so monumental for my creative mood, getting out of this rut and just feeling like, I don't know, a little bit blah every time I get out of my creative routine, because I was traveling in July and then I had to come back and start work, and just out of my routine, out of my creative routine. Every time I get out of that, I kind of feel a little bit empty, and I should have never let it get this empty. I should have never let my cup get depleted. I want that cup to runneth over. I was on a roll for like 2-3 months. I was on a roll of creating, and I don't like that I got out of that, and we're gonna have to figure out how to not get out of that and just persevere. And so this is the beginning. So if you guys are in a creative rut, I encourage you to list out all the things that you want to do, starting with cleaning up your space, organizing your life, your phone, your computer, desktop, all the things. Also, another thing you want to do is check your bills. Check to make sure that you aren't overpaying for anything. Check to make sure that you don't need to like delete something so that your budget is balanced better. So yeah, all the things. Go find something creative to do. Find a new hobby. Get a Nintendo Switch. Get a Kindle. Get, the Libby app. Do something. Do something that you just love and enjoy. Take a class, get an instrument, join a dance club, whatever you want to call it. I think that those are very important to help you get out of a creative rut. Be around people. Being around people is so important, like other creative people that are equally as excited about life and art as you. That is so important. And of course, like, you don't have to fully enjoy life. This whole channel, the whole point of this is just for you to use whatever it is that you enjoy to create the life that you want, the life that you actually enjoy waking up to. So I encourage you to try all of these things, some of these things. Comment below which of these things are going to be useful tips for you, and also comment some stuff that I may have missed that are helpful for you getting out of a creative rut. I would love to hear them. I'm so excited to feel creative again and just have art overflowing from my mind and my soul, and I hope that you are able to experience the same thing if you were also in a creative rut. I am looking forward to bringing to you guys all the new videos, all of the ideas that I have, so much fun, some vlogs, and I hope that you guys enjoy them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for helping me get to 200 subscribers. I have 201 as of today. I am so grateful to have you here. I'm looking forward to still communing with you guys and just having a good time and building and growing. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Don't forget to like this video, share with a friend, hit the notification bell so that you are alerted when I post a video, because otherwise it gets lost in the algorithm. These algorithms are just wild, okay? And if you are new here and you haven't joined the fam, I highly encourage you to consider hit that subscribe button. Join us. It's a good time. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video. I will talk to you in a brand new video very soon. Bye guys.